Welcome to an episode of That Animated Podcast.
Whoa, no way.
So, remember in the last episode when I had that raging Karen screw me over, basically? No, you don't remember? No. Well, check this card out, watch that video, and then come back to this one because we are going to talk about the other half of the story today. Please welcome to the podcast my brother, Garrett.
Oh my God. What's up? No way. I'm totally here. Been threatening it for a while now.
We haven't gone into depth too much about how that worked out on your end. What was like the fallout for you? Because for me, it was, I just kind of stopped doing YouTube for a while, but I don't really remember what happened to you because you weren't even involved with what we were doing. They
shared a YouTube account, right? You guys shared a YouTube account?
And so from my end, you came up to me and you were like, hey, their mom just called our mom and she didn't like her punishment or her agree with how she handled the situation. So she decided to just call the cops herself.
On you. And you specifically made no sense.
You?
Yeah.
You
it was videos like we were involved in. And that's why it was weird because that was the strangest angle to take because going after me was one thing, but you weren't
even involved.
I think it was because I was closer to like 17, almost 18.
So she's like, I can get him. I can get him with this.
But also, I don't think I did anything else that she knew about without you. Oh, well, this channel.
Yeah. And so I remember like knowing that there was a cop on the way to the house and, dumb teenage brain. We nuked the whole channel before he got there.
No.
I don't remember doing that. Did we really?
Yeah, because
the channel
where
did you have?
I don't know, probably like 20 just random webcam filmed or with my flip camera. And they were split between my personal account or my personal channel. And then we had the channel where we both posted stuff on. And that one got completely nuked. Like while we knew there was an officer on the way to our house and he shows up with like one of those little digital cameras, like 2006 digital cameras, the point and click ones. He recorded our videos onto it and was like showing them off of this tiny screen and disappointedly shaking his head and all that. And
I forgot he filmed it with a stupid camera. He didn't even bring in the clips.
Wait,
he just had it like on a tripod pointed at like a CRT monitor.
Are you
it was
serious?
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's how he showed it to your dad?
Yeah.
Yeah. And 100% will never forget the face he made when he looked over like he was crying. And yes, I do remember he pulled us out to the garage. We were talking to him. He goes, "You almost got me in trouble. You guys suck." It was the funniest thing. But like the aftermath of that was...
try not to laugh. My bad.
Trying not to laugh as hard as he could. But the aftermath for me on that was basically I just stopped touching YouTube at all. I'd used it as entertainment and didn't really upload anything.
She almost ruined doing YouTube for you guys.
Yeah, back to Newgrounds.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We had more freedom there anyway. But yeah, that was our early endeavor on music YouTube. Portal.
Luckily, I still have like my old personal channels, so some of the old ridiculousness still lives, like the rapping 50 Cent thing. That's still there.
That is there.
Explain that.
Yeah, you linked that the other day.
Explain it now.
We were posting video responses to a bunch of videos at the time just to get exposure, basically.
And that's the...
Yeah, we talked about this in the last episode.
We had change in our hand, and one of us was shaking the change, and I was beatboxing, and the Dalton was just like, 50 Cent, 50 Cent. That was the whole video. And I swear somebody in the comments, like the only comment there was, kill yourself. And I'm like, okay.
Wait, really?
It was either that one or it was the muffins one.
Muffins.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. I
have to explain this.
Okay, so there was an old, you remember Shoes?
Oh my God,
Liam,
Shoes.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so they had other videos, one where they were an old grandma and they kept popping up into frame with different kind of muffins. It was like raspberry. And eventually it ended up being like blood and shards of glass muffin. And then we just had a short video where Dalton pops into frame with a box of Uno cards, just goes, Uno.
You're so stupid.
That's all we would do back in the day. We would just make terrible replies to stuff. I remember there was one video, I think it was a movie trailer. I couldn't even tell you the movie, but I just had a sped up version of Bob the Builder playing, and I was just flailing to it the whole time. And that was the whole video.
And that's what modern day shit posting is.
I know.
Ahead of your time.
Oh my God.
You're creating your own slop.
The people really hated it too. They were pissed off. They're like, what the hell is this?
Because you're a dumb little white boy.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it looked like too. You know that there's a gif of this kid with glasses and he's like flicking his fingers at the camera while like jumping backwards.
Oh,
that's like the energy that I would bring to the room in those types of videos.
About
like the
Crazy
two brothers
Frog kids?
dancing.
I don't know. Is if that's what you associate them with? Probably.
Then maybe.
Yeah.
Jeez. There was one video actually where we were recreating like a sketch from an old Adult Swim show.
Of course.
From a creator who shall not be named. But I don't know if you even remember making that. It was one where like they were like screaming country names and then dancing. And we recreated that they're like France. Oh, they all start dancing. Germany. Germany. It was
I do not remember that one.
We recreated it using like a beige screen hanging on the wall in the living room.
Live action.
We did so many random projects like that. I probably wasn't focused on what it was for. I probably just jumped in on it because like, hey, help me with this. Okay.
Wow, you guys are little YouTubers.
Here, this will be funny.
Baby tubers.
It wasn't.
There was no YouTube though when we were doing this stuff. I remember
it was all still people just going viral for the first time, like Numa.
Yeah, I was just about to say that's just like the Numa era. All I gotta do is wiggle around to some music and it pops off.
There was YouTube. We would steal our mom's camera, hook it up to the VCR and record videos, and we would put one of the audio tracks in the DVD player and we plug it into the VCR instead of our audio.
Y'all doing so much.
And we would play songs in the camera basically while we would do dumb music videos to them. You know, people do that. Like, I guess they don't do it now, but they used to do it in early YouTube.
You're way more advanced.
But we literally destroyed my mom's camera by just constantly throwing shit at it and then laughing at how funny it would be at the camera lens whipping around during songs. I don't know why we thought that was so funny, but we constantly threw shit at it and you could see the front microphone with all these dings in it.
Oh, it was dented to all hell and back. Oh,
I remember when she pointed that out, I had no idea we did that. It's all dented in the front. Oh, crap, it is. I didn't do that. That wasn't me.
I have a story of personal cringe that,
all right.
you'll appreciate. I remember one time I had this CD that I'd gotten from church of like harder rock Christian songs.
All right.
And I really vibed with this one song called Extreme Days.
Oh my God, I remember that.
Oh my.
At one point, I put together like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 trick video while I was playing the Extreme Days. And the way we accomplished this was with the karaoke machine being the middle point to plug into the recorder to get it onto I think it was using a DVD recorder at the time.
You guys were just
that I'd actually borrowed from the church. And then I brought the DVD of this music video I made and played it at the youth group at my church. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
And I actually played it and was like, I'm so proud of this. Look how cool this looks. I'm so awesome. I would have beat me up. I would have shoved me in a locker. God.
I mean, we were doing that crap without editing software.
Yeah. All just in camera or in real time, stopping and pausing. There was a lot of like, okay, stop moving right before the end of recording. Okay, go.
You guys were doing
sometimes we would get the cut
directing.
Yeah, we would get the cut perfect sometimes though. And the music just wouldn't skip and we would go, we nailed that one. Because every time we paused it, the music would just skip a little bit because it wasn't always perfect. But when we got one, it was like we re-nailed it. And we were like,
I bet you felt so cool.
That was so seamless.
You felt so epic.
It felt so cool. And then there was the garage sale camera era.
Oh, yeah. That
recorded
camera.
Onto VHS tapes.
that had dubbing capabilities, and that was the first time we could like dub over stuff. And I remember the one thing that was like the coolest trick we did, but we kind of ruined the tape at the same time. We censored bad words in the video. We actually went back and like, okay, pause, play the dub, and we would perfectly censor out all of our bad words with the correct sound beep, because I went to the computer, I found the sound tone, and then I played it on my recorder, like right up to it, and recorded like 2 minutes of it. And I would just have that like blaring in my ear as I'm listening to it on the camera, and I would just hit the dub button and it would actually sound legit, like a real beep.
So you would just have it playing.
Recorder.
Yeah.
And then record it at the right time.
Yes. And all the dub would pick up would be like the loud ringing in the mic.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Was that our copy of Harry Potter, or was that a library copy of Harry Potter we dubbed over?
You dubbed over Harry? Of course you dubbed over Harry Potter.
Oh no. I
the
don't
Harry
know.
Potter allegations.
We dubbed over. Wait, we did dub over. That was like at like 2 a.m. I don't even remember that.
Yeah, because we were trying to be real quiet with it.
Oh, oh my God. I forgot about that.
Dalton is not beating the Harry Potter allegations.
That was
then
honestly,
there was
if
the
that was a
birds.
library copy, that's on you. I don't remember that.
That's so funny. Could you imagine someone checking it out and
Wait,
then
are
just,
you-
at the very end of the movie, you just hear balls?
Are you saying you guys edited library copies?
That would be funny, honestly. I don't know if we ever did, but
And then you gave it back?
if we did, that would have been funny. You just get the
It would
movie
have
back.
been so funny.
Oh, you know that movie with Jack Black where they did all the fake movies, the sweeted versions? What was that called?
Oh my God.
Be Kind, Rewind.
Be Kind, Rewind.
Yeah. Oh, I would have loved to do that with the whole like library of movies.
That
when we were
feels
younger.
like your guys' energy. That seems exactly what you
honestly.
would do.
Yeah, that's a good
I
movie.
mean, we once recreated a scene from Star Wars with fly swatters, so
You were almost
I mean, recreated
Star Wars
is
kid.
kind of a stretch.
it's a very loose term. We slapped each other with fly swatters until one of us started crying and went, stop, stop, no, shh.
You're gonna get me in trouble.
That's a lot. That's
They're gonna
like with
take my camera
brothers,
away.
huh? I can't relate. I don't know.
use the camera
All
for
the
the whole
stories they
weekend.
tell me, they basically beat the shit out of each other all the time.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
just
and
brothers.
then ate breakfast the next morning.
Just brother things.
I remember how that camera broke and eventually we were going somewhere that really wasn't all that interesting. I don't even remember what we were doing, but I grabbed the camera and tripped as I was as I was going down the stairs.
Oh,
And I
is that how
dropped
that
it.
happened?
Yes.
That's so tragic.
And I was like, no, I dropped it. And then I remember you were pretty pissed about that.
Yeah,
that was
I think
that was
I ended up
technically your
replacing
camera.
Yeah, because I got it at a garage sale for like $25. I ended up getting
was
another
Garrett's
one at
camera?
another garage sale later.
What? I don't remember the second one.
The first one was like a Magnavox. The second one was like an RCA. It
Y'all
wasn't
just-
You
as
must
nice,
have
it
got
didn't have
that
the audio.
afterwards, like far afterwards,
Yeah.
because I don't remember that.
You just make up the name of anything and I'll believe you.
Yes, the Toshiba SD4.
Yeah, totally. Whatever. Sure.
I'm actually pretty sure Toshiba SD4 is like a real model number.
What the fuck
See?
ever. I believe it.
Oh my god. And then eventually we moved into like the digital era, which we were describing before, with like digital
My
cameras and making
flip camera.
stupid things for the police to show up.
Yeah, guys, listen. Before it was me and Dalton, it was Garrett and Dalton. Very different sense. We're not siblings.
Whoa. No, we are siblings.
Okay, no, me and Dalton aren't
I'm confused. What's
siblings.
going on?
Me and
Yeah,
Dalton are
you
not
and Dalton aren't
siblings.
siblings, but me and you are siblings.
Garrett, I just said your name in the most foul way.
Yeah, that was pretty foul.
That was rancid. I'm
That
sorry
was
for
giving
that.
mom energy, like reprimanding me in the middle of Meyer. Oh wait, that was too real. Never mind.
All right.
And I can really see what you mean when you say you just want to see yourself yap on the screen.
Yeah.
Blah, blah.
They get to try out their new fancy evolution because, as you can see, that they were on the wall.
Oh
You see
yeah,
them
that's right. We didn't even mention
sometimes.
you're a
They're
Chad.
Chad.
If you weren't the first Chad, you were definitely in the first month.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I'm Chad Prime because the second you were like, "Hey, we added a Chad tier," and I subscribed.
Yeah, I think it might have been you like the very first one.
First.
Yeah. Because I was just going through it. I'm like, did we get any Chads? I'm like, oh my God.
See my name sitting there. Damn it.
Yeah. Then we have draw you, put you on the wall.
Even my mom's familiar with you now. She's like, oh yeah.
And I've never even met your mom.
I know.
I mean, I'm pretty sure 90% of your comment section sees me and my dumbass remarks I put on every one of your videos. So
I always wonder.
I would say put a face to the name, but
when we reply to you, are they like, that's just some guy? Why are they so mean to him?
Oh my. If you ever get yelled at, that would be actually really funny.
Don't be mean to Emmy. She's doing her best. That was the nicest thing I've ever said about Emmy. What do you mean?
I saw this video the other day that was this old man who didn't understand that there was like acting going on in front of him and people were filming, and some scene they were filming, a kid was getting bullied, and this old man walks up to the guy who's playing the bully and puts his hand on his shoulder.
I remember that.
And everyone just laughs because the whole situation was not real. But the man felt so immersed. He was like, "Oh, I've got to stand up to this guy."
That's a good man. That's a good man. They shouldn't laugh at him.
Hot take. I think it's fake.
Really?
Oh yeah, it could be.
You think that was faked?
Because the way that the whole crew, like camera crew and sound crew, move into frame at the exact moment that the old man realizes he's on a movie set, it's played too well. Like the person looking at the video and the old man are all lit in on what's going on at the last second at the same time.
That could also be true. I feel like there's an obnoxious amount of things right now that are being faked for points on social media.
For example, I swear to God, me and Dalton will be watching these like scary ghost videos, but it always will start. Okay, not always, but more often I'm noticing it'll be like somebody showing off something they bought, and they're showing off the product and they're saying exactly where they got it from, and then something scary happens. Oh no, viral video, something scary, but JK, it's actually an advertisement. That's what I'm thinking.
And then you check the channel name and it's like Drop Shipping Inc.
Yeah, I don't understand how they're even getting away with that, because there's regulations for not being allowed to disclose.
Yeah, you have to say if you're sponsored.
A sponsorship.
That's why it's just a theory.
Well, it's not really a sponsorship if it's your dropshipping company and it's your YouTube channel dedicated to showing off the products on that dropshipping company.
But if you're just pretending, it's like
the reposting.
Something scary happened. Just to get attention.
That's what I'm saying. It's the reposting that gets that kind of attention.
Yeah.
And I
then
think
people spread it.
That is what they're banking on. Someone misinterpreting the video.
Ends up on Nuke Top 5 or whatever it's called.
Yeah. It's weird. It's definitely suspicious when someone's showing off a product and then suddenly something miraculous happens that's unexplainable. Or
I will especially believe it less if it's on TikTok.
My favorite kind of videos like that are the ones where they're like showing off something that's clearly an SFW, but they have to like frame it as if it's a product for something else. Like, like, hey, you should totally buy this corn washing machine. It washes your corn for you right on the cob.
Oh my God.
I've seen some of those.
And you're just like, this
that's
is
not
making
what
me
that
uncomfortable.
is. That's not.
Wash the corn between the melons.
No.
Corn washer. Oh my God.
That'll be like, oh yeah, and you could put your phone here and it's stabilized and for maximum focus. It's like when they're trying to advertise on Amazon some like muscle massager, and all of the pictures and videos are somebody getting their like back massaged or something, but you know that's not what that is.
It's not what you're using that on.
Personal
It's
massager.
Waterproof. Okay.
Why is it waterproof?
When would I ever be using that anywhere near water?
Well, if you say so, then you'll see
I'm going to
reviews
take your
from
word
old
for it,
ladies.
random AI voice.
Yeah.
This is the best personal massager I've ever used. You can get one today at personalmassager.com.
It's really quiet and secrete. And it's like the loudest thing you've ever heard in your life.
Why would you need quiet and discreet to be a selling point on a massager that's not for something gross? Let's be honest. Your roommate will never know that you're massaging your muscles at 3 a.m. drunk.
Great for muscle cramps and workouts. And migraines.
And you can put it up your ass.
No!
Also comes with a suction cup.
You know,
For stability.
Get those hard to reach places.
wait a second. I'm just realizing this is the first episode that we have you on, and we're talking about some of the most foul subjects.
Welcome to what happens when you get me and Dalton in the same room together for more than 10 minutes.
Hey, don't bring me into this. Don't blame me. It's not my fault.
I think it's
Demi's
100% your fault, actually. I agree with that.
I mean,
I went
who's
quiet
the
for
one who
like the
animated
past
me?
like minute. I haven't said anything.
No, I think you started this, actually.
Oh my. Yeah, technically I did start the conversation by saying welcome to that animated podcast.
Hello, family that's listening to this. Please don't hate me. Please, please, please. I'm sorry. Please don't listen to this
Please
episode, actually.
Direct all your hate to me. I feed off of it.
All right. So from now on, anytime you guys have a complaint about the podcast,
Yeah.
seek my brother out in the comments.
Yep, I'll be there.
Pinata time.
Just
Yeah,
air
you're
your
new-
grievances to me.
You're the new representative for everyone's.
The Department of Hate.
The
Yeah,
the
the
first reply I'm going to get on my next comment is like, Emmy's balls
They're complaining about my balls being out.
Your balls?
to me.
My balls. I just got my balls out.
Is that really what people are saying?
Yes.
Why? Do we need to give
'Cause
you
it
different
kinda
balls?
looks
Are those
Listen.
balls too obvious?
No, obvious. Listen, you got a sneak peek of what my new look. No, not of my balls.
Oh my god!
Balls.
I almost sipped coffee when you said that.
No, you didn't. You're just sitting there.
Shut up.
Got to redesign them into the Popcorn Factory sketch balls.
The Popcorn Factory sketch.
Oh my god!
No,
Look for it online as the Popcorn Factory sketch.
no. The new me still has my balls out. Never mind.
Why though?
It's just how I'm sitting.
You just need the balls.
Is there a problem with how I'm sitting? It is my arms. Those are my arms.
No.
Oh,
they're
hey.
balls.
You know who's armless now?
Oh, shit.
Oh my god! No. Where's Emmy's arms, guys?
No, not me.
Where's Emmy's
Are you-
arms?
Not me. Are you dumb?
No. Where's your arms?
Don't, not me. Look on the screen.
Arms generally come from shoulders, not from your crotch. So I'm inclined to believe those are balls.
Okay. No arms.
Balls out for Harambe, I guess.
I'm never
I
giving
didn't
you arms.
draw me, okay?
I'm literally never going to give you arms now. Dalton the Vault,
is
he
so
got some.
rude.
You get none. Ever.
I have balls too.
Huh?
Where? I don't see them.
Yeah, well, at least I'm not bald.
Emmy's bald.
Oh, snap.
Oh,
You're
wait,
bald
does
too.
Meredith count?
Why am I bald? I'm fur.
Oh.
Yeah,
My-
Dalton's covered in fur.
But my sprout,
That's not hair.
that's one hair.
No, that's plant.
That's one hair.
I
Yeah, if I'm
really,
a plant, then it's my hair.
I really didn't want to tell you this, but like that car accident actually lodged a piece of a tree into your head.
Oh,
So it's not actually a part of you per se. It's just
then
yeah.
why?
Yeah, remember when we hit that guy on the way to the podcast studio for episode 1?
But then,
You have severe brain damage.
but how come I was born in the dirt then?
Everyone's born from dirt.
No, you just
Yep.
emerged from the dirt after the nuclear fallout, remember?
Oh,
Yeah, that's the way life works now. Everyone just crawls out of the dirt.
like cicadas.
Yeah, exactly.
Every few years, we
Just
emerge out of the ground. We scream. We look for a mate, and then we die.
Isn't that the story of Fallout? Basically,
Yes,
like human cicadas.
I
Coming out of the vault.
guess. Yeah, some
hate
of them
that.
just straight up dead from the get go.
Damn it, I hate that. I can't even like counter that with anything. Like I'm just imagining it's after the fallout and all the weird creatures are around. Like, the humans are back. I'm glad this won't come around for another 3 years. There's just like
a
dude named Chet just screaming, "Who wants sex?"
And it's always the same people who rise and like go back.
It's just frat guys.
Hey, talk about that time you guys did something bad in RuneScape.
I would never incriminate myself, especially on a podcast.
You guys were bad guys.
Who am I, Logan Paul?
Logan Paul will never be invited to this show.
I don't think anyone cares about that shit anymore. Like the old game is gone. The website is defunct. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So you can talk about the horrible things that you did now. It won't affect your current account.
And I'm sure every installation of Windows has been wiped at this point.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's totally fine.
Way back in the day, I don't even remember. I don't have a frame of what year this would have been. Pre-Evolution of Combat update. So like 2006.
Oh, way sooner than that.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This was like...
Was I like
maybe
a freshman?
2006? Maybe? I don't know. I just remember...
Okay,
I
somewhere
said
between
2006 and then you
2003 to
said
2006. I had my RuneScape account hacked into because I thought I was smart downloading hacks for RuneScape. And they took my password via keylogger. And I went, oh, that was really easy for them to do.
Your Joker moment.
Why don't I just do that myself?
Oh, no.
And so I put a keylogger out there. It was a pre-made, like, it was a company that made keyloggers for business computers.
Explain what a keylogger is.
So a keylogger basically will take everything you type. It'll itemize it into a document and tell you like what the window it's titled, where they were typing it, and things like that. And so I would just search the logs that would be emailed to me for RuneScape and find their username and password because it was the first two things they typed. So I put it out there with a silent mode that didn't show up in your file task manager at all. And the file is invisible. So you had to have invisible files on to see it. And once a week, it was just sending me a log of everything these people were typing. Not even once a week. I think it was once a day.
It was
what did they think they were
and
downloading?
It was per user.
They thought they were downloading RuneScape administration tools.
So they were also dumb idiots trying to hack. You became the bully. That's
I'm
the
pretty
definition.
sure one of our screenshots on how the tool worked, we just took a screenshot of RuneScape and then had like a yellow box around one of the levels, and then we copied all of them to look like they were 99. Like, here, it's a level editor. You can change what levels you are. Like, it wasn't even that good of a fake. So anyone who fell for this was kind of dumb. And I remember the site we uploaded it to, they ended up featuring it as one of like the top downloaded RuneScape tools.
No.
Because it was just getting downloaded so often. It wasn't even that anyone verified it.
Yeah, if nobody was getting any results out of it.
No. And it was lazy. I'm pretty sure it was just a blank document that just said RuneScape hacks. You were basically
there wasn't an
asking
icon
for trouble.
for it. It was just a default system icon.
There was
the file
you
size
didn't
was
even
like
bother?
30 kilobytes.
Was it an EXE?
Yeah.
Which doesn't automatically mean something's a virus, but
usually it does.
I mean, shout out to File
that
Planet
small.
for not checking anything and just featuring us for no reason.
Right. And I remember that software it came with. You would just search whatever you wanted to find logs for and then comb through it and you would find usernames and passwords.
So you took advantage of the illiterate.
Yeah. And then I found a way, like I thought of a way I could actually scramble my information if I ever got keylogged. So I started typing in my username and password at the same time. That way it would throw off anyone keylogging me. Because I got so paranoid that we were doing it. I'm like, I don't want anyone to ever find me.
When you do something bad, then you're worried everyone's going to do that bad thing to you.
I would like type in the first letter.
Pasting my username.
Say that again.
I used to paste my username and password.
Smart.
Oh my God. Yeah, we got paranoid, I'm sure.
You did what? You went like one letter in username, one letter in password, and just alternated?
Something like that. Or I would like do a couple letters at a time.
Yeah, because didn't you end up keylogging Dalton at one point?
No, you plugged in a jump drive in my computer and then started.
Let them tell what they did.
He challenged me. He's like, "You're never gonna figure out this password," and I'm like, "Bet." One day he was just sitting in your room, and I waltzed in with a flash drive. Hold on 1 second, and plugged it in, unplugged it, and walked away. And you came to my room like 10 minutes later. What was that about? And then I repeated your password to you, and I swear you were about to just punch me in the face.
I don't use password managers anymore.
I plugged it in and it just actively dumped all of his passwords from Chrome, from any password file. I made
That's one
you
of
paranoid
Dalton's
about
origin
security.
stories.
Encrypted anyway. That's.
I've heard his version of it, and it's so funny how angry he was.
Like you didn't. I don't even. You don't even have to use the computer with that method. You just
guys cannibalized.
You're like one of those people who dropped that jump drive in Iran and caused those nukes to overheat.
Oh my God. Yeah.
If you don't know about that virus, that's a rabbit hole to look into, guys.
God.
Google it. The Iran like nuclear hack or whatever.
PSA to everybody listening. Do not plug random flash drives you find out in public into your devices.
Yeah, don't do
Never.
Just don't do
It's
that.
like the worst thing you can do, unprotected. They're basically preying on people.
Don't raw
being
dog it with your
curious.
computer.
Don't raw dog your data.
Yeah. Oh, but what did you end up doing with all the RuneScape stuff? Like, what did you get out of it?
A bunch of trimmed armors and various like expensive things, but mostly a lot of crap and gold.
They didn't catch us for the longest time because we were drop trading everything, and we just got sloppy at the end.
No. It was very specifically one account we got greedy. He had probably about 500 mil in cash, plus every god armor, plus like 4 whips and all this kind of stuff. But he was actively trying to log in while we were stealing his stuff.
You went after an active account.
We
were logging each other out.
Oh my God.
And
you
so
just didn't
we just said,
stop.
screw it. And we traded directly because it wasn't going to log you out until you were done with the trade. So we started a trade screen and dumped all this stuff to our main accounts.
No.
And they tracked that trade, and that's how they got us.
That's what happens.
Yeah. My favorite spot was in Varrock. You know, I think it's just like a random house right north of the East Bank. I would go to the second floor of that house and just drop stuff in one of the corners. Nobody ever went in there.
You felt so sneaky.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the closest to a bank that like nobody went to. It felt really safe, and you could just dump.
Everybody was downstairs
inventories.
talking about 200 gold pieces, rune essence. And we're upstairs draining accounts.
Yeah, and then you got banned, right?
Yeah, we ended up. Yeah, I think
Fun's
I ended
over.
up blaming like, oh, I was at college. It was my little brother. I can't believe he did this to me. And they didn't buy it.
The little I probably
they
did
didn't.
too in my appeal.
They did not buy that shit. They thought
I haven't had control of my account for over a year. How am I banned?
Oh my God.
How did this happen? And I'm responding immediately as if this is not news to me.
As if we
can't
didn't
believe
log
you
in
used
every
that.
day.
Raise your hand if you blamed a younger sibling for something you did online.
Oh, that's always the cop out.
It is.
That's why I don't believe people anytime they appeal something with any servers we've run or accounts that we've blocked.
It's the easiest cop out.
I never believe the sibling angle.
You want to hear something funny, actually?
Yes.
Our older brother has a very valid reason to say that because
you did something?
Yeah, I got his first Steam account vac banned, hacking on Counter-Strike.
Oh my God. That
His
is so
And literally,
terrible.
his appeal was literally my little brother was hacking on my account.
Oh my God.
And they denied it. And there was probably a Valve employee going, yeah, okay.
You
Denied.
hacked on his account?
I wasn't going to do it on mine.
Oh my God.
And
Okay.
then you learned how aggressive vac bans were.
Oh my God, yeah. He was so mad. He had to start a whole new Valve account and everything.
Oh my God. Yeah,
A
that's
whole new Steam account.
Wow.
I ended up rebuying him like Counter-Strike Source and Left 4 Dead and all the stuff he had on his account, but
How long ago?
15, 16 years ago.
That's too many.
Counter-Strike Source. And I was hacking on a server that was full of hackers, so I was like, oh, this is just the vibe here. I guess it was a honeypot to just ban a bunch of accounts.
The only time I ever hacked with Counter-Strike was if I was using that jump drive version you gave me.
Oh, the portable?
Yeah.
The one that we probably shouldn't have been playing in school, but we're
you guys
still playing in
distributed
school.
that.
We basically gave it to the whole school because my whole class was playing it by the time I got it. Like everyone in my class had it by the end of the week.
I put a copy of it on every computer in the 3D modeling lab.
You guys don't realize how much stuff trickles down from Garrett to Dalton. Like so many things I hear about that like they were actually involved with or inspired or just like it passed down.
Yeah.
That's why I love certain episodes of this podcast are like oh, I'm watching a documentary on YouTube about parts of my life. This is weird.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we hang out a lot too, like multiple times a week. And we'll just talk about stuff that we're going to talk about on the podcast. And then they're like, hey,
when am I going
we
to be a
talked about
guest?
that. Bring me on.
And then our
We've
nephew
been kind of
every
trying to plan
day.
this for like months.
Every day that I've worked with our nephew, he's like, when are you going to be on that animated podcast?
That's such a weird thing to me because we started the channel. I don't even know if he was talking. No, I'm not. He wasn't that young, but he was still not even in school probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was a long time
Itty
ago.
bitty
If you want to
baby.
feel old, there you go. You weren't even in school when we started this channel.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Or does that make me feel? Oh, maybe.
Yeah,
it
that
makes
should
me
make
feel
you
old.
feel old. I
Aw.
think you just hurt your own feelings.
Ow.
Oh, what sucks is he was born my senior year, so his age is a direct correlation of how long I've been out of high school personally.
That's
And
bad.
that sucks.
It's okay. He's officially older than I am, or than I was when he was born.
Okay, let's state the ages. Dalton?
I think I was 15 when he was
No,
born.
I'm saying like right now. How old are you now?
Oh, we're not doing that.
Yeah, go
You
on.
start.
I'm 30.
35, University of Massachusetts. Oh, I'm sorry, this isn't the
I don't know, did I
draft.
turn 33 this year? I don't remember. I was in a coma for half the year.
But I think
We're in a coma. You had anesthesia because they ripped off part of your face. I don't remember.
and then he disassociated through the rest
Right.
of the recovery.
Huh?
Coma.
Wait, what's going on? What are we doing here?
He literally just became lucid just now.
Huh?
Hey, welcome
that
back.
animated podcast. Wait, what is this?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. This is a Jaltoid.
You're actually a guest star on me and Emmy's podcast right now.
What?
Yeah, I started a podcast with your brother.
We had to keep the channel going. We figured nobody would notice.
Oh my God.
You know,
The
green and
drawings got
blue.
worse. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible artist. That's all.
I'm sure if we spent enough time like not posting, you could pretend to be me.
What's
Like,
your
oh
fucking
yeah, my
problem?
voice just sounds a little different.
They just be
No.
like,
Anyway.
why does his voice sound like that? And be like, oh, he must have throat cancer or something.
Oh my God.
Why is it gotta be cancer?
Because everybody jumps to the worst possible thing that could happen.
He's pregnant. He's
Pregnant
got it. He's,
cancer.
he's,
He's pregnant with cancer, yes.
Ah, damn
that's what
it.
Google always tries to tell me.
I mean, that could be technically true. You could be pregnant with a cancer,
no.
like I almost
No.
said cancer patient.
I'm a cancer
like-
baby.
Yeah, see? Like,
No.
My mom was once pregnant with cancer.
No.
oh my God.
Stop it.
And I technically played the Tin Man in The Wizard of Oz because she was pregnant with me when she played the Tin Man.
Oh,
That's
yeah. Your
technically
mom was in
true,
a
yeah.
play for Wizard of Oz.
Damn,
That's
you're
funny.
getting roles before you were born.
I know, man. I
Dude.
booked.
You were in the spotlight.
Turn it off.
You have the floor. The spotlight's on you.
Stop perceiving me, please.
Go ahead. You have the floor.
Is there anything you want to shout out?
I stream on Twitch like an ADHD kid, so once whenever I feel like it, at Levoflax on Twitch.
Woo!
Other than that, please don't look at me.
We'll have that linked in the description down below.
We should
you guys
give you
can
the
check
rig
it out.
so that you can be this.
Thanks for coming on to that animated podcast and giving some insight into some of the like old creative energy that I used
Literally
to be inspired
anytime.
Yeah, we'll have you back.
And let us know down below what you think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think he
Tell us
smells?
things.
We'll see you next time.
Okay, bye.
Bye, you